Hey guys, Zero to Code Hero Perspective, episode 5.5, our strings perspective. So we're going to go into detail, a deep dive on strings. It's not going to be comprehensive A to Z, but I do want to give you the heads up, the foundation to be comfortable with your code. You will feel confident using strings. Strings they're not just words. They're basically everything when it comes to what you're seeing on your computer screen, your text messages, your chats, your username, your anything digital display is output from a string, and they are very important. They are a way of identifying information, conveying information, etc., etc., etc. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in, and I'm gonna start with some basics, and then we'll move on to using length and indexing. So calculating the length of strings, finding specific points or index in strings. We're gonna slice, and I'm also gonna show you how to manipulate some text as well as format. So let's go. Alrighty, so we're gonna head over to our IDE of choice. I'm using Visual Studio Community Edition today. Previously I was using PyCharm, so I'm trying to go through a couple so you can see some of them. After this I'll probably try using Visual Studio Code as well, but I just want you to know that there's a ton of different IDEs or just platforms that you can use to make your code. You can even use Notepad++, text editors, stuff like that. Obviously, some are more robust than others. But first, let's start with the basics. A string. So we know a string is a data type. So we know that we can create a variable. So let's say we'll say name, and we'll do the data type of string by putting our quotation marks. I do want to touch base on this. If you're going to use single quotes or double quotes, make sure that you're consistent across the board. I personally like using single quotes and keeping the double quotes for text inside those single quotes, like if I need to quote something. But user preference, it's really up to you. Just make sure you're consistent. So we'll put name. Let's say maybe we can put, what's a good name to put here? We'll put Dean Winchester. So we're gonna put Dean Winchester. That's our name there. Good old Dean. So as we can see, we have our variable name and we have our string. Do we have to identify that this is a string? No, because honestly, Python knows. But let's say we did a string of a number, and you just wanted to make sure that this was a number. So let's say num equals, and we're gonna put it in quotes. We're gonna put 12. Now, if I do a print statement, I can do print name, and then I can do another print statement, and I can put num, and I'll go ahead and run those, and you can see I got our string at the top and our other string, which is numbers. But what happens if I wanted to say, let's say print, and we do num plus 1. Do you think this will work, or do you think we'll crash into infinity of blaze of glory as we get an error? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. There can only be concatenation of strings, meaning that you can only add a string to another string. So you could literally do num plus name, and that'll give you the two together. But there's ways that you can always, and we'll talk about it more later, is converting our data types into other data types. We'll cover that more in detail later. But let's go ahead and play with this string now. So Actually, we'll leave that one there. So let's start with length and indexing. So length. Let's say we want to find out how many characters are in the string name. So we can come down here, we can go ahead and put print. I'll be using print statements, but these can be done and assigned to variables outside of a print statement, and you can display them obviously in the print statement. I'll show you both ways. Let's say we want to find out the length, so we're going to use the len function, which is built in to Python, and we're going to open a parentheses, and we're going to put name. So we have len name. We're going to go ahead and run that, and we're going to see that 15 is how many characters are in Dean Winchester. That includes the white space, the space there. So I'm going to close that. We're going to do the same for our number there, num, and we're going to see that num has a length of 2. So let's say we want to find a specific character in there at a certain index. We can do print. We're gonna put name, and let's say we want to see what the 7th character is. Let's say that. So we're gonna put 7. I'm gonna go ahead and print. We see it's n. So now here's where it's gonna get kind of funky, and bear with me, I'll explain why. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 is I. Why are we getting n? So the reason for that is because, and I'm going to show you here. Let me do a comment, which you can do comments by putting our hashtag there. But when we talk about indexing, we actually start at 0 with an index. So we're going to do 0, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 and we're going to go from there. So knowing that we start at 0, and this is something that you'll see across programming languages, we're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is n. So our index of 7 is n. Cool. Now, keep in mind when you do use indexing that you always remember that we start at 0. The reason is because if I was to do, and we said our length was, ooh, I forgot what the length was. Let's see what it was. Ooh, I forgot a syntax error. It's because I didn't put something there. But let's say if this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's put 13. Hope I counted that right. E. No, that was 14. Now I remember. Yeah, because it's 15 long, so minus 1 is 14. Okay, so that'll give us an R. Now, because we have that, what do you think is going to happen if I do this? Minus 1. We still have an R, right? Let's see. Let's go ahead and run it. So yeah, we still have an R. So why do you think that is? If we're indexing, we're going forward. We start at 0, blah, 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 going all the way to our last index here. But if our index is 15, or if our length of our name is 15, what do you think is going to happen if I do minus 15? Do you think we'll get an error? No, actually, because if you can guess this, we're going backwards, right? So D is actually our 0, so we can actually start from -1 here, and that would be the full 15 there. Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and see that there. And now that we know how we can access our indexes of our strings, now we're gonna manipulate them in that sense using slicing. So let's say we want to slice the name Dean. So we're gonna do print. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna do name, which is Dean, but instead of using our parentheses, we're gonna use a bracket. And that matches what we were doing here. So, but the only difference is that we're gonna use what's called start, stop, and there is an optional third which you can do, which is step. Now, start is your starting index, stop is your stop index, and step is an optional. Do I want to hop a couple stairs up? Yep, I'm going full speed running up the stair set, doing 4 steps at a time. Cool. Hope I don't fall. But let's go ahead and start at index 0. And let's change the name for now. Let's do Python, something smaller so we can see what it's doing. So we're gonna start at 0. We're gonna do 3. So we're gonna start at 0. We're gonna stop at 3. So if we're doing that, we're gonna do 0, 1, 2, and 3 is where we're gonna cut. So if we process this, this should be PYT. Ooh, what did I miss? Dun, 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 dun. Name 7. Oh, because I changed our name. We can get rid of that. So PYT. Now let's say we want to do, we'll get rid of that. We're gonna do one argument. We're just gonna put a 2 and we're gonna put a colon there. What do you think is gonna happen now? Our start is 2, but there's nothing after. There's no stop, there's no step. We should end up with THON. THON. And the reason for that is because we started on 2. So 0, 1, 2. So 2 is our start and we go forward. Okay, so now that we got that, we can see maybe Python is fun. So let's say we'll start at 0. We're gonna ignore the stop because we don't want it to stop. Don't stop the party. And we're gonna do every third. Yeah, we'll do a step of, no, we'll do 2. So we're gonna do 1, skip 2, or 1, skip 3, skip 5, blah blah blah. My brain is not functioning apparently, but you should end up with this PTO SFN. So paid time off is cool, but I don't know what SFN is, and if I don't know, maybe I don't want to know. But yeah, so you can see we start at 0, we skip T, skip 0 or O, skip the space, skip, and so forth. So that's how we handle indexing and using our length to help calculate what we're going to be slicing and so forth, or maybe just pulling, information from our string that way. With that, we can move forward into common methods that we'll use to manipulate text. So like we have Python is fun, right? If we print it, we get Python is fun. Cool. It's boring. There's nothing to it, right? And it looks like just somebody typed it out lazily. I did. So let's go ahead and make it look like a book title. Well, here's the fun part about Python. A lot of the stuff that's in here, the functions, the methods that are built in, they basically sound like what they're doing. So let's say we do print. So we'll do print. We're gonna do name, and we're gonna do dot upper, or actually let's do title because we're gonna capitalize it like a title. Bloop. So if I run it, Python is fun, but it looks more like a book title. So title capitalizes the first letter of each word. And I know you heard me mention the word upper. This is if you want to go ahead and scream. So we're going to go ahead and run that. Python is fun! I wasn't going to really yell in your ears, but just imagine I did. So we'll close that. maybe we want to do dot lower. Let's say there's all sorts of random, like, let's say this Y is capitalized because why not? And U, so why U? Capitalizing random stuff in this text, I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and run it, and everything is back lower. So now that you know you can do stuff like that, what about if we wanted to say, we wanted to change a part? Let's say Python is funny, but we're not going to type the NY. Let's say we want to replace fun with funny. Well, can you guess what word replaces, what function, what method replaces text? If you guessed replace, we're going to put replace. And this one, you're going to actually give it 2 arguments. We're going to do our what we're searching for. So in this case, we're going to put UN. Now I'm doing it this way with the uppercase because there are ways that you can combine, and actually maybe I'll give you like an advanced kind of something you could do down the road with it too to help with this. But let me give you this first. So I'm gonna do fun, comma, and we're gonna do our replacement, which is gonna be funny. Mind you, this is only gonna replace our output. It's not gonna actually change our name. So I'm gonna do here, Python is funny. If we wanted to actually change that on the variable, we could do, we could go ahead and get rid of the print statement. We're gonna do name equals, so we're taking name that's already there, and we're gonna replace what's in name with the new text. And then we're gonna print our name again, and you're gonna see that the actual variable, the string, has been changed. So we can see Python is fun, Python is funny, and then we actually assigned name with the replacement, and we did print the name, and it was Python is funny again because we modified it. Now let's say we wanted to do something a little different. We could do name dot, let's go back here. I'm going to do, oh, actually we could just put it here, dot lower. So this is where it's getting a little more advanced. You're taking your variable, you're changing the contents of its original contents, which is the regular name. We're getting that string, replacing fun with funny, and then we're lowercasing the Y from Python. So if we go ahead and close that, we'll go ahead and run it, and you'll see that Python is fun, Python is funny, but Python is funny with a lowercase y. So that is common methods for manipulating your string. And here we're going to go ahead and do what's called an F string, which is a formatting string. So let's say we go into print. We're going to open our parentheses, but I'm going to type a lowercase f here. And then I'm going to open my quote. This right here, this little guy, this F, is definitely going to change whatever you have in your quotation marks here to match exactly what you want it to do. So if I wanted to put the cat in the B with a lot of spaces, hat, it's going to print all the spaces. So we got the cat in the hat. But let's say I wanted to keep all those spaces and I wanted to print name in there. So I could put a curly bracket in there, and I could put the variable name, and then I can print that, and I could put the cat in the Python is fun, space, 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 hat. So because I did that, that is gonna display exactly what I have here. Now, if I wanted to do it without that, without the f string, this is how it would look. I would have to do the cat in the, guess how many spaces there are, or maybe I can just copy that. So I can do that, and then I can put a comma after this, and then I can put name, and then another comma, and then I can get all these spaces now, and I can do open quotations, I can do another, and then I can put cat at the end, and then I can print that. Oh, I forgot that the comma is going to give it a space anyway, so I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of one of these, and I'll do this. Go ahead and print. So now we can see, oh, it didn't pop up. Why is it not popping up? Let me close this. There we go. So now we can see here that they both look the same, but different variations of how we have to display it. If you do it this way, you can just visualize it how it is. This one, you don't have to calculate the amount of spaces to equal the same thing. You can just display it how you want it from where you want it in your code. So let me go ahead and close that. Keep forgetting to close it. I minimize it and then it ruins where the window pops up. But yes, so let me go ahead and recap. So we did our basics. We assigned a data type of string to our variable, which was name. We indexed our string by finding out various locations, our start, our end, using len. We were able to pick and choose different letters from our string using our index by calling the specific point in the index. Remember, it starts at 0. We sliced text using our slice function. Remember, there's 3 different things you can do with it. You can do the start, the stop, and an optional step to where you can choose every other 3, so forth, what's gonna be omitted. And then we also did some common methods, some functions such as dot upper, dot lower. We replaced text, title, all of these things. Repeat them in your head because you will use them a lot. And then we used f-string formatting. Let me touch base one more thing before we go. Let's say you were doing a validation of some sort. Let's say you wanted to compare something. Before you compare it, so we could do name equals, or we'll do gnome, just because I couldn't think of another thing for name, equals, we're gonna do here, we're gonna put Python is fun, but we're gonna take off the y, we're gonna put it lowercase, and we're gonna do Python is fun. So these obviously are different, but let's say if we're trying to validate data types or strings, we could say name, oh, we could do bool name equals, we'll do gnome equals name, and we can print bool name. We can go ahead and print that. Oh, what did I do? Print. Don't forget your parentheses. So you can see that it's false. The reason is because gnome does not equal name. So let's say you're doing a menu and you wanted to validate what you're doing. You could actually, let's say the name was the input, you could put name dot lower, so it doesn't matter what you type. You could type in all uppercase, lowercase, and it'll lowercase it all for you. So let's run it now and see what it says. True, because now name got lowercased, so gnome does equal name. Well, dot lower of it, obviously. So that's a little extra for you right there, because you will have situations where that will be very important. Basically, strings are the backbone of like everything that you do in Python. It's not the whole, but it does play a major part, whether you're doing user input, file names, you're doing data input. You know, strings are very vital to what you're programming. So I really hope that this helped you see something foundational, something that's going to help you with your coding, either in your studies, or maybe you're just, you know, looking to test the water, see what you think about Python and how it works. Definitely practice on these, just memorize them. Dot lower, dot upper is going to happen so often in your code. Normally, you know, it's in a perfect world, you would expect user input should be exactly what you're expecting, but everybody has a different way of answering a question. Somebody's going to type a Y for yes, someone's going to type a yes for yes, somebody's going to do it all in caps, someone's going to do it all in lowercase. You don't want to have to type out every single instance of what it could be. This is going to definitely help when you're manipulating strings, using those foundational methods to convert your strings. This is going to be vital. It's going to help, trust me, I guarantee that. If you have any questions, leave me some comments. I will definitely get back to you. And I thank you for watching my video, and if you made it this far, make sure definitely to subscribe. I will make sure to keep this content coming for you, and I just hope that you make it on your journey in Python. I'll see you around. Class dismissed.